Alright, now welcome to part 2 of my Sega Genesis collection. Now, with part 2, this one is gonna be kinda in somewhat out of order to a degree. Normally I have my games in alphabetical order, the box games anyway. But some of them are scattered around all over the place, like some of them are not in a correct order. I'll probably figure that out in the morning, but without further ado, let's get started with part 2. First game we gotta start off with part 2. This is WWF Royal Rumble, not mine, my uncle's, and I don't like it. It's not that great. And then we got Super Hang On, alright. It's an alright game. I also got some Japanese Mega Drive stuff as well, so you might see those as well. Then we got WrestleMania, the arcade game. Um, Other than the 32X and the PS1 version, this is actually has to be the third best version, I'd say. Hey, even though it has some slowdown at times, but it's still a pretty decent game. Let me just put that right here. Then we got Thunder Force 4. Again, what I need to say about it, this is also Lightning Force in the US. Awesome game, no matter what it's called. Great shmup. Then I got Streets of Rage 2, my favorite game in the entire series, and my favorite Genesis title of all time. I just love this game. Then we have Streets of Rage 1, which I got for $10. Good deal. Then I got Super Street Fighter 2. I got this one last month for like $25. It is complete and stuff. It's alright. It's an action alright game. Sonic and Knuckles. What I need to say about Sonic and Knuckles, it hasn't already been said. Classic. Sonic 3, also classic. Sonic 2. And of course Sonic 1. You can't go wrong with Sonic. You can't go wrong with the classic Sonics any day of the week. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. That's great. Shinobi 3, Return of the Ninja Master. I love this game. I love this game. Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi. That's pretty good. Now this is actually not a Japanese game. This is actually a reproduction copy of a Japanese title. Shmup. This is Lancer. What I need to say about Lancer hasn't already been said. I love this game. This game is really good. It's just the box. It replicates the Japanese cover art. I just love this game. Ren and Stimpy, Stimpy's Invention. Then we have Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. Ew. Not very good. NBA Jam Tournament Edition, which I got for $5. Super complete. That's awesome. Game Ground. Game Ground's pretty good. I was opted to get the Japanese one only because the Japanese version, I think, is slightly cheaper than the US one. Only because Renovation published the game in the US, which is hence why I say that. Musha, classic game. Then we got Mutant League Football. Oh, that's pretty good. Not my cup of tea, but I know it has its fans. Mortal Kombat 2, Super Nintendo version, and 32X one are the best. Mortal Kombat 1 the best version. And of course, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. You can't go wrong with a little bit of Moonwalker in your life. Pretty good. Pretty alright game. Actually, you know what? Like I said, it's alright. I only got it just for the novelty that it's a Michael Jackson title. Mega Turrican. Got it for $100. This one is on the rare side now, but it's actually pretty fun. I recommend it. You can afford it. Then we got Wanderu Forest Special. It's okay. Strider. This is the Japanese one, the one I have that's complete in box. The Japanese version is slightly harder than the US version. I'm just saying. Then we have Mamoto Hunter Yoko. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I honestly don't like this game. It's based on an anime OVA called Devil Hunter Yoko. I played a game for myself, and just something about this game just kind of throws me off. It plays a lot like the Valis games, but it's pretty good. I mean, which are pretty good games, by the way. But this, I don't really care for this game a whole lot. Only bought it because it's a bit of a collector's piece, but I have it. The next one we got, speaking of anime games, this is Yu Yu Hakusho, Mekio Toitsuzen, which, by the way, I started rewatching the anime again, the English dub this time. I should be on episodes 81 to 84 by tomorrow. But anyway, here's the game genie code I used to bypass the region lockout. And here's the cartridge itself. All I gotta say, man, I love Yu Yu Hakusho. I also love Tagashi's other series, Hunter x Hunter. Not so sure about Level E because that's like the in-between series, but it's the in-between child. It's the middle child between Hakusho and Hunter. But yeah, if you're a fan of Yu Yu Hakusho, recommend playing this game. It's actually a lot of fun. I hear it's actually even fun with friends. The next one we got another anime game. This is by Soju Senshi Sailor Moon. I'm not really a fan of the Sailor Moon anime, to be honest. I'm not really a big fan of the Sailor Moon anime, but this is actually a really decent beat 'em up. I actually quite like it. I actually do like this version more over the Super Famicom version, which I do have as well. But yeah, by Soju Senshi Sailor Moon. It's a pretty good game. I like using, even though she's like the slower type, I like using Sailor Neptune or Ami or whatever her name is. But actually a pretty decent beat 'em up. The next one we got is, of course, last but not least, for anime games for the Mega Drive. This is Dragon Ball Z Buyuretsuden. Alright game, actually. I like this game a lot too. I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. That's my all-time favorite anime ever since I was a kid when I first laid eyes on it. It's been my favorite anime since. It's an okay game, but the Super Bototen games play a lot better than this, but it plays a lot like them, but you know, it's alright. The next one we got is, of course, Alien Soldier. What can I say about this one that hasn't already been said? This game is great. I love Alien Soldier. It's hard. It is hard as hell, but it's really good. It's actually one of my favorite like games on the Mega Drive next to Streets of Rage 2. That's how awesome it is. And Sonic 3 and Knuckles. El Viento, El Viento is alright. And before you ask, no, this is not the real thing. This is actually a bootleg that I bought for $15 in 2018 at the SoCal Retro Swap Meet or whatever it was called. But yeah, I have it. It's not bad. Has that anime aesthetics to it. Echo the Dolphin or Echo Tide to Time. I need to find the first game. I have the first game in here somewhere. I'll look for it later. Beavis and Butthead. Alright game. I didn't. It's okay. It's an okay game. Beyond Oasis, actually an underrated gem. Barkley Shut Up and Jam. It's my uncle's game, but I thought it was okay. Not as good as NBA Jam, but I have it. Then I got Zero Wing. Zero Wing's not bad. This game has become notorious over the years for this one line. All your base are belong to us. And that line can be found in the European Mega Drive copy of the game, hence why I got that version in particular. Or the Japanese one, it's in Japanese, so how are you going to understand the kanji and hiragana when it comes to that line? But yeah, this game's not bad. It's on the hard side. This game is really difficult. But yeah, it's actually a pretty decent game. Alright, the next one we got the Golden Axe trilogy. We got Golden Axe 3, Golden Axe 2, and Golden Axe 1. Part 1 is my favorite in the entire series. Part 3 is actually my second favorite. And unfortunately, even though I don't think it's a bad game, I would have to say Part 2 is my least favorite. Reason for this, because it plays a little too similar to the first game. Not that it's a bad game, it's still a good game regardless, but yeah, the Golden Axe games, they're pretty good, I'd say. Alien 3, um, it's actually one of the few movie licensed games that's actually better than the actual movie itself. Oh, but it's alright. It's on the hard side. It's difficult, but it's pretty good. Alien Storm, awesome beat 'em up. You love Golden Axe, then you might like it. Then I have Arnold Palmer's Tournament Golf. Afterburner 2. Afterburner 2, I like this game a lot, even though I know the 32X version of Afterburner 2 is a lot better. I still like this one for what it is. And I got this game for, I forget how much I got it for, but I got it in 2015 for a decent price. Then I got Altered Beast, you know, classic game, one of the best games on the Genesis. Oh, here's Echo 1, Echo the Dolphin Part 1. Decap Attack starring D-Head Chuck. I love this game. The music and all. This game is pretty good. I love this game. I don't have Magical Hat. That's another game I do want to get because it's basically the same game as this, but it came out a year earlier. In fact, same with Psycho Fox and Kid Cool on the NES. All those games are an exact copy of each other. They're all done by Vic Tokai, so what do you expect, right? Captain America and the Avengers. Of course, if you're wondering, no, my copy does not come with that collector's pin. It just comes with just the cart and the box only. But, yeah, it's an alright game. This version's not perfect. This version still has its fair share of problems. But it is better than the Super Nintendo version, that's for sure. Castle Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. I actually do like this one more over, I like this one more over, World of Illusion, in my opinion. The next one we got is Phantasy Stars 2 and 3. Out of all of them, I like Part 4 the best. That's like the best one out of all of them on the Genesis. Although Part 2, I think, is still the second best. I know a lot of people liked Part 3, but I didn't think Part 3 was that bad. But yeah, I have them. I have the all three of them on Genesis. Then we're getting down to some more meat and potatoes. We got Maximum Carnage, Gunstar Heroes, classic game. Next to Alien Soldier, this is my second favorite treasure title of all time. I just love this game, and the general guy in the cover art, he reminds me a lot of the sergeant from Akira. For some reasons, probably the haircut, but yeah, awesome game. Mercs, that's pretty good. Actually, Mercs comes with an exclusive mode on the Genesis version, which that's pretty nice. Original mode is actually really difficult. Original mode is basically, you know, if you die with one character, that's it, it's game over. But yeah. Forgotten Worlds. You know, alright game from Capcom. Flicky. Earthworm Jim Part 1. I still have not gotten around to getting Part 2. I gotta get around to buying that, but this one's also still pretty good. And last but most definitely least, this is Fatal Labyrinth, and all I gotta say, this game sucks. Like, this game is ew. This game is just pure diarrhea gaga sauce. I don't like this game. This is actually one of the few Genesis games I absolutely despise. I hate this game. And that about covers it for my entire Sega Genesis slash Sega Mega Drive games. This has been Super Sega Ultra 97 here signing out. Peace out. Y'all have a good night. Peace.